The first truth about sales is that the most important step to the sales process is always the follow-up. Many times you get a customer that walks into your shop, walks up to you. You may find them online. You may get a meeting with them. You may get a phone call set with them. That's one thing, right? Those type of things can happen, whether you did it yourself or you had a business development associate that did it for you. Those things happen, right? But after you have that call and you plant that seed of the idea or the product or the service in their mind, that most important step is how do you follow up after that initial call? Once you've had a chance to really explain what you do, how you do it better than everybody else, why they should select you as their service provider, their vendor, their product, whatever the case may be, whether it's B2C or B2B, the follow-up portion of the sales process is probably the most important. What is that next email going to say? How are you going to move the ball down the field till you get to the goal line? What are you going to do to keep them interested, make them make a commitment, make them follow a commitment to what they may have said to you on that initial call or the initial meeting? So the follow-up is the most important part of the sales process. That next conversation is where you got to do your biggest selling. Because not every time people are going to call you back or get in front of you again and say, oh yeah, we loved your idea, we're ready to roll. Many times it's when the objections tend to happen, is right there, that second meeting. That's when they find out from a colleague that, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this. So there may be a different person involved. That's when you can drill down and find out, well, what's your process on getting this contract signed? There is no more important step than the follow-up. That is the most critical step in the process. You got to have great follow-up game if you plan to be a sales professional, or at least be a top person in your industry. Your follow-up game has to be impeccable, right? So that's number one. That's the number one undeniable truth about sales and being a salesperson, right? Is your follow-up game.